This man in a suit and tie tells this boy who just graduated from college that as long as he stands in this square beneath his feet and remains still for 1 hour, he'll give him $50. The boy immediately stepped in. The hour passed quickly. The man kept his promise and put $50 into the boy's hands. This was the first money the boy earned after graduation. He was very excited. The man then told the boy, "There's another similar job here, also standing in this spot, but this job requires standing for a whole day. The pay is $200. $200 was very tempting for the newly graduated boy, so without thinking twice, the boy gladly accepted this new job. And so it went. While his peers were all enjoying their youth, he stood here motionless all day long. The boy kept repeating this work for a very, very long time. That young graduate from back then was now a greasy man with a full beard. Time had left its marks on his face. He saw teenagers playing on skateboards and couldn't help but miss his former self. When he saw the man who came to pay his salary, he no longer felt the joy of earning money like before. The light in his eyes had disappeared. Then the man expressed recognition and encouragement for his many years of work. The man then took him to a larger square nearby and told him this was his new work position. Here he had more room to move around. His view was much broader, and his salary was doubled from before. This sudden surprise made him, who had been feeling lost, suddenly find direction again. After that he worked even harder. But as time passed, that former boy had become an old man with white hair. Although his salary had now risen to $5,000 a day, he was truly tired. He told the man he wanted to apply for retirement, and when he saw the man's beard just beginning to turn white at the neck, he suddenly realized he had devoted his entire life to this man before him, the boss he had worked for his whole life. But what was the point of knowing this now? After the man left, he fell into deep contemplation. What had he lived this life for? Suddenly he saw two girls nearby, holding skateboards. He hesitated at first, then walked straight over and traded his expensive watch for their cheap skateboard. But he was no longer that young agile skateboard boy. He fell heavily to the ground several times, but he didn't want to give up. He wanted to find the time he had lost.